Hey, hey.
Good evening, everyone.
What is happening? Man, I'm still not used to how far away we feel from the laptop.
Hi, Sandy. Hi, Sharon. Oh my gosh, are you at the basketball game?
By the way, that's awesome. You have a granddaughter that is in college basketball. That's really cool.
Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Mama Z's. Hey, Grammy Karen. Hey, Pam. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Mary. Hey, Nikki.
Yay, made it live.
Hey, Shannon. Hey, Bub. Hey, Tammy. Hi, Linda. Hi, Holly.
Fast forward 3 minutes.
Hey, Jeremy from Tennessee. Hi, Cassandra. Hi, Lisa. We have had a busy Monday.
Very busy. It has been
productive.
Wow, Mondays just seem to be
that every week.
Mondays just seem to be. Well, so see, like on the weekends, it's really weird because like you would think that's like your most productive time, especially in the winter. That's actually more of our chill time. Our like, let's not try to pick out work to do. Yeah. Let's relax a little because our weeks are so busy. So when Monday hits, it's back to the grind and just nutso.
Hey, Veronica. Hi, Susan. Hey, Joy.
Which I hope everybody's faring well. Yeah, there you go.
There was a lot of flooding.
Yes, with the rain.
Everywhere.
We ended up with, I think, about 4.5 inches here.
Yeah.
Over really not like 36 hours.
Right.
So it was a lot. And our town is quite flooded.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of farms that are literally on the same street as us that are underwater. And it's just sad. It's very sad. It's terrible. Our yard gets, pondy. It does like pool. But thankfully the people that bought this place before us did a lot of drainage. So we're pretty okay there. Our little creek is running though.
It's rushing.
It is running.
We were actually on the porch right before we got on. You could hear it.
Yeah.
It's like the actual creek down there.
But it flows so well that it takes it to another spot. So it's okay.
Unfortunately, I think it takes it to where it's pond.
Yeah. We had 2 nights. I think it was Friday and Saturday, or maybe Saturday and Sunday, that in the middle of the night it said flash flood, you need to evacuate.
Yeah, there was several evacuations.
But we knew we were okay, so we didn't. But there was a lot of people that had to, and it was very sad, very scary. And we even went to Walmart, I think Friday or Saturday. I don't remember. All the days are going together.
Sorry, I was reading.
When we went to Walmart, and
Saturday,
we passed the place, and it's a place we pass every time, and they have like donkeys and horses and cattle. And we came upon it, and I was like, "Where is it?" It was literally underwater, and you could see the horses and the donkeys just walking through
all the way up to the water. Legs. It's crazy.
It's so sad. I wish we could take them all.
And
hopefully the water's receding now.
Yeah, hopefully. But unfortunately, though, sometimes when it calms, that's when it rises because the rivers and the creeks and people open up floodgates because they have to, and that rushes some water. So it might still get worse before it gets better.
Cumberland River is actually across the street from us, but it's way down. Like we have us, the street, railroad tracks, and then Cumberland River is way down, like a cliff. And I haven't even been over there to see how big it is, but I am sure it's quite up there. So many people.
Yeah, y'all are rolling in. Love it.
A lot of people are saying they got their salve. That's awesome. If you haven't got it, it is coming.
Yeah, we sent it out, Friday?
Yeah, we sent them all on the same day. So it just depends on the mail system, honestly. Hey, Marla. Hi, Pearly May.
Yeah, we go and check, and it looked like a lot were out for delivery today. So.
Hey, Robin.
It's always nerve-wracking when you ship like over 100 items at once. You're like, it feels like one's going to come back.
Hey, Greta. Hey, Three Musketeers. Hey, Buddy and Denise.
But speaking of that, we have a website now.
We do.
And it's super exciting.
If you haven't seen it, go see it. It is so beautiful.
It's thestivershomestead.com. Thank you, everyone, for realizing that stivershomestead.com was Jen's old vlog.
That was me. Everybody was like, well, we said it first. We were like, somebody took Stivers Homestead.
Yeah.
And then everybody else got, because y'all support us and you got our backs. And everybody was so mad. Like they stole Stivers Homestead. Come to find out, it was me from when I created my blog. I don't even know how I did that. I didn't know that I did like an actual domain. I don't even know how to do that.
I don't even feel like we called ourselves Stivers Homestead then.
I don't know. But it was me. So we're working on getting that integrated into that. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it will. So like what Kayla's done is like if somebody puts in stivershomestead.com, it'll redirect to the stivershomestead.com. So technically we'll own both. It's just the Stivers Homestead will be our official site.
It's pretty cool. The website is awesome. There's a lot of good stuff on there now. And if you signed up on the email, which please do, you're just joining so that you can get email updates from us and get a little bit more behind the scenes stuff, some extras. It's completely free. It's no obligation.
Yeah, no. It's just an email subscription.
If you get tired of it, just mark it as spam. That's all you got to do. But if you have joined that, then you hopefully have gotten your first welcome email. If not, it is coming.
Yes. But yeah, so like we wanted to talk a little bit about the site and like what our goal is of it, right? Because it's not, we didn't just create a site to have a site. Like it has a purpose. And we're excited about it. So when we post videos, like the goal is, and I'm not saying every single one is going to go to the site, but like ones that are a little bit more how to or have a little bit of meaning behind them. Her and I, like together, because we do everything together, are going to be writing a blog post with the video. So like you'll have a blog post and the video will be inserted in it. And you kind of get a little bit more understanding, a little bit more like from our word of mouth, why we did this video, why it's important and how you should do it towards your farm. It'll be back and forth between, hardcore farm related stuff, garden, livestock animals, to more of, family stuff as well. So that's exciting. You get a little extra on top of the video. It's a place to house my podcast.
Yeah, 2 people asked if your podcasts were going to be on there.
Yes, my podcast on there. So all the old ones are already on there. And then I'm going to get back in the swing of things.
He's already recorded another one, so it will be coming this week.
Yeah, I've actually recorded one today.
Yeah. We're trying to kind of work on like the timing of content so it's not too much. Like we don't want to do a video and a podcast and a blog. And
I'm so bad at that. Like I am the worst. When we get something done, like I want it out. Like I just want it out. And she's like, slow down. Just slow down. I'm like, you're right. I gotta slow down. Because like it's like all these things will come to mind and I just like throw them all out there. And that's not a good way to do it because it's a lot, things get missed and all that good stuff.
So one new part of the website that will be launching, I think Friday.
Yes.
Is the shop.
Yeah. So that's really exciting.
Really exciting.
So that means no more Etsy.
I know. I'm kind of sad about it.
Which we're not like shutting it down. We're gonna keep it open in case like things really go south. Yeah. I don't believe they will.
Etsy, they did us really well.
They did
for I think over a year now. We had no issues with it, and it's kind of bittersweet to leave. I have a lot of reviews on there. So,
yeah, we're also gonna try to see if we can get those over.
But yeah, we'll be moving completely to the website and just doing it on there. And yeah, the store will be launching. At first, I think we're going to have 4 different shirts to do. And then we're going to have the salves up on Friday. And then, what was that? Oh, we're going to have stickers soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you talked about the shirts.
Yeah.
And so kind of our idea is all the shirts that are going to be out there are going to be new shirts.
Hey, Tinker's wife.
Like it's going to be all new shirts that you're going to see when it first pops up. Then our goal is we're not, I don't think we'll ever shut down like shirts. Like if they're out there, they're out there. Like, if you want one of those, I don't think we'll ever like campaign to where they close off. We might.
We are moving from Etsy though. It won't be Etsy. No. Or not Etsy. Teespring. It won't be Teespring.
We never was a huge fan of Teespring. To be honest with you, like look at this Lordy Day shirt.
Yeah.
It's from there, and I've like had it for like a month, and it's fading. And we're not satisfied with the quality.
It used to be better. It went downhill here lately, so I don't know. Hopefully, all shirts that you ordered are fine, but I don't know. Maybe turn them inside out, make them last longer. I tell him that all the time, but he won't do it.
I know, but like 4 washes, it shouldn't be that bad. Like, give me a few months and then start doing that if I don't do it. Anyways,
Veronica said, "Lordy Day cut, and can y'all do tank tops?" Probably tank tops. I'm not sure. We'll have to look into that. And yes, there will be cups, mugs, totes, all the fun stuff.
Maybe not all Friday.
No, not all like at the same time.
A few shirts Friday, and then we're getting into the merch round of things. So our goal is to release these 3, and then like every month, our goal is to have like a new design shirt. Hopefully, what?
Somebody said, "Where's the kitty?" I actually think she's under here. Yep. Raylan's been covering her up, and I actually think she likes it.
Hilarious. So Simply Sheila, one thing I love
too.
I love V-necks. I cannot stand t-shirts. I can't stand anything close to my neck. So we will definitely try to make sure that there's V-necks available. Anyways, what I was trying to let me spit this out real quick. Every month we're hoping to have a new design. Like the first of every month we release something like a new shirt or a new design that's plastered all over all the things we offer. So that's the goal. So be excited about that.
Awesome. We're very excited. It's a lot. There's a lot going on, but it's okay. We're working with Kayla, who is amazing and basically holds our hand through it.
She's been great.
Yeah.
If you all are interested, she's pretty booked up, but she and her husband and herself are striving to get their homestead.
Yes.
And so she is working her tail off to get onto a spot to where they can go buy that. So even though she's booked with clients, she's looking to try to get like some side jobs. Like one day stand aside up, which is like what she did with us. And then we're continuing the relationship on. However, she can make time for those. So if you are in need and you're serious about wanting to get a site going, reach out to her. It's Kayla.winner@me, right? No, that's not right. I don't think that's right.
You'll have to type it in when you do get it.
Yeah. But yeah, she's been amazing and she's so knowledgeable.
But yeah, a lot of news, but very exciting stuff. I think that's it as far as the website. I think. Well, there will be like actual blog posts. Zach's going to do his podcast as just him, and I'll write some articles as well. It's also going to be big for recipes. That's going to be a big thing. To put our recipes there. There's so many recipes that I want to share every single day, but trying to do a video of all of them is hard. So the website will be really cool for that. Thank you, Patty. We love it. It's beautiful. It's exactly what we wanted it to be. Yes, O'Neill family, totally understand that. We are going to be done with Teespring.
Okay, it should be coming. Kayla's website is now on there, so if you're interested,
there we go. Nope. There Hey, Debbie from Canada. Awesome.
There was something else about the site. Also, something that this is stuff in the works. Y'all know us; we're just transparent. So sometimes we tell you all things probably before we should. But things that are kind of in the way is like I've always been into wanting to do classes, and Jen's been with me on that. Like we want to do classes. Our goal was like 2022 to start doing that, like some on the farm, hands-on classes. We just love teaching.
Some virtual.
Right. So, that's what I was getting at. So Kayla brought up the great idea. Like, it's the world of Zoom right now. Right. So like, and since we have such an online community, maybe start thinking about some Zoom classes that you could potentially do. Yeah. So like the site will be where you'll find that stuff. And that's why it's so great to get on the email campaign, is because when like those things happen, it's obviously going to be very limited quantity that we can do. We can't have what's on here right now, 541 people on a Zoom call.
Right.
So it's going to be limited capacity. So like with those email campaigns, you'll be the first to know that those events are hitting on the site and can reserve your spot kind of thing. So that's, just stuff that we see the future of this site being and why it's important to us and why it's a bigger deal than just putting up a site.
Yes. I think okay. Melissa said, how's Wyatt doing with the morning chores?
Amazingly well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's impressive. My mom came down.
Hey, from at Homestead.
Carol Smith. And I told him, I was like, I'll let you sleep in. Y'all are with Mama. I know it's going to be a little bit later night.
Hey, Matt and Sarah.
And he kind of said, okay, but like, he wouldn't let me have it. And then the next one, he's like, you could have woke me up. Right. It's fine. I was like, all right, now I'll keep doing it. And it's been great.
Yeah. It's been a Wyatt and Daddy thing.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, it'll actually be Mommy too.
Yeah.
We'll see if Raylan's awake. If she is, she'll go too. But we are separating the babies for the first time tonight because they're 2 weeks old. So we're going to start getting that morning milk, and not that we need it, because like we talked about how we've just been relieving pressure for them. Basically, two of the moms, they only get nursed on one side. I don't know why they're doing that, but it's become a thing. So just in order to like keep the chances of mastitis down, we have been relieving pressure, which gives us a gallon a day. So that's a lot. And then Lucy, we don't milk Anna. We just put Lucy on her while she's on the milking stand, and she gets to drink her milk. So starting tomorrow, we're gonna probably get 2 gallons a day. So that's gonna be really cool. More soaps are gonna be able to come soon.
We're basically like in the market.
We cannot drink that much milk.
Yeah. She's like, you know what? Didn't drink your milk today. I'm like, I'm trying not to gain 100 pounds because goat milk has got high cream content. I saw a couple questions. Sorry, I didn't see your name, but some people asked what the swirl besides some people's. They're members of the Stop Tribe. You can join our channel. It just helps support us.
Yes.
So that's what that is. We are basically in the market for a full-size deep freeze, 100% for goat's milk. I think we've decided that we just need a strict goat milk deep freeze. But that's good. That's really good. That means that we will never run out of soap. We don't have any curing right now. I don't want to tease anyone to think that like there's goat's milk soap that's on its way. We've got to still make that because we just got back into milk. Patience with us. We will get there, we promise.
So many questions I wanted to answer.
Y'all asking a lot of good ones. Sorry.
They were really good. Tammy said, is Lucy still a house vet? She is not. She is a barn baby now, and she's doing amazing. Last night was her first night, and then she stayed up there all day today.
Living wild and free. Have you figured out how you're going to fence in the
Yes, that was the other one.
All that's actually in the video tomorrow. So there's a lot. It's a big goat and fencing video tomorrow. Our goats got disbudded this morning by Dr. Vet Bundy. That's my
Dr. Vet Bundy.
Dr. Vet Bundy. He's a doctor. He's a vet, and his name's Bundy. No, he's an awesome guy. He's the same guy.
Not Ted Bundy.
Not Ted Bundy. He's the same vet that came out and castrated Bessie for us. We're just getting to know him better, and it was great. But all of them got disbudded, so you get a good view of all the goats. You get to hear about Lucy, and we have fence posts that have arrived on our land to start fencing. And I'll talk about that a little bit on how we did it. Everybody had great suggestions. We appreciate them. I think we found the perfect way to where it does not fence in the front. So both doors will be open to no fences. Like you can walk right out of them. And the front yard isn't fenced. It's really just the side and the back, and it's not a whole lot of fencing.
And the barn's going to have permanent fence.
Yeah, and it's
no more electric, and I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, me too. We still might run a line on the inside so they're not all jumpy and tearing it down. But I don't know if when I say this, if everyone understands what I'm saying, but Kentucky people really get it. We're kind of going horse farming with the fence, so it's wood fence with wire on the inside, so it's going to look really pretty, and not just wire.
There was another question I was going to answer. I was going to say before we started talking about fencing that with the goats today and the disbudding, there was actually an extra procedure that was done.
Oh yeah.
Which you'll get to see tomorrow.
We have named a goat because of it.
Yes, everything's fine. It was something that we were keeping an eye on. Thankfully, the vet knows more than we do.
Well, and we knew he was coming.
Yeah. So yeah, it worked out. And all the goats are doing great. They're getting so big.
So big. They're heavy.
Sometimes I look out there and I'm like, is that a baby or is that one of the Nigerian dwarfs?
Yeah.
Because they're almost the same size now. I hate it. They grow too quickly.
Butters babies, which we all knew they were going to be some big ones.
Hey, Joanne.
They are like almost 20 pounds.
Yeah.
They're heavy when you pick them up now.
Erica said, did your meat birds come yet? Our turkeys were actually shipped today.
The turkeys were.
Not the meat birds.
They weren't planning on coming till March. Anyways.
I think it's the end of March. I think. But yeah, our turkey shipped today, so
we're
just waiting to get the phone call.
Yeah, within 72 hours.
We're ready. That was one of the main reasons why we went ahead and got Lucy to the barn, because we have the 5 chicks that we hatched in our incubator, and one of the brooders, Lucy was in the other, so we had to get her into the barn because our turkeys are going to go into that brooder.
Yeah,
but it's set up and ready.
Just a constant rotation around here.
For last night, we did not have any livestock in the house.
It was quiet.
Just our dogs and cats.
It was so quiet.
I kept going over to Lucy's box. And I was like, oh, I miss my baby.
Y'all, after she got disbudded, Lucy was not having it.
Yeah.
She was fine, but she was following her all the way down to the gate. She said, I am coming out.
And I took her with me.
I've had enough. Yeah. She didn't come in the house.
No, I let her play in the yard.
Yeah, which is fine. She can be this yard goat.
Oh, that was another one I was going to answer. Sherry's Kitchen said, have you found the paddle attachment to your stand mixer yet? I did.
Y'all.
was a funny day. We never did talk about it.
We never did talk about it.
It was a couple weeks ago, I think. And why was I looking for it? What were we doing? I don't remember what I was going to do with it, but I needed my pedal attachment. So
it wasn't the bread making day, was
no,
it?
it wasn't bread. I don't remember what
I don't remember what it was.
But I needed it. And I told him, I was like, I know it's somewhere.
It's somewhere.
It's somewhere. I've seen it. Like I've seen it with my eyes. So I was searching the drawers, which we just filled up. So I knew they weren't in there. Like it hasn't gotten that bad yet. But I told him, I was like, just go downstairs, go through the boxes, because there's still a few boxes of stuff that we just don't use often.
A few. Yeah. There's several down there. I've searched them all.
I'll let you tell it.
No, that's
funnier.
I'm trying to remember it because it has been a while. So I'm down there. I mean, I'm sweaty, looking through all of these boxes, just searching everywhere. This is what's funny is this pedal thing is one of many things that we thought were in a box downstairs and that they was not down there. So I've like searched these boxes a million times. By this point, I should just unpack them.
Well, he was down there for a while, and I went down with a hamper because I needed to like basically grocery shop from our canned goods. I needed to get our kombucha bottles, all that kind of stuff. So I took my hamper down there, and I was just filling it up.
Yeah. She's just searching things and filling it up.
Thank you, Sherry.
But here's what happens, and I'm sure a lot of husband and wives can relate to this. She'll tell me to go look for something. She'll tell me where it is. I'll go to that spot, and it's not there. But I've made the mistake too many times coming back to her and saying it's not there. And then she goes and gets it right where she told me it was. Learn that mistake. So if I go to where she tells me it is and I don't see it, I'm going to keep searching.
Because it's probably there.
It's probably there somewhere and I'm overlooking it. So, I mean, I'm like ripping boxes to shreds. Like she says it's here. I'm finding this daggone thing. Like she said, she came down and I'm like, I'm sweating bullets.
So I started to help. I'm starting to go through boxes too.
And she's just shopping. Yeah, I don't even think she's looking for the paddle anymore. She's just shopping for other things. She's like, ooh, piece of candy. So I'm like, it ain't down here. You're here. You're with me. It's not here. So I
was like, well, I guess maybe it got lost in the move. I don't know.
Yeah, and we just pretty much scratched it up to that. So we come back upstairs and she's like, well, what else can I use? And this and that. And I'm like, just try this. It'll be fine, whatever. I mean, it's probably not the best thing that we can use, but it'll be all right. So I go over and I'm going to hook it up to the daggone mixer. And in the bowl of the mixer is the pedal. In the bowl of the mixer it's in the bowl. I looked at her. I said, babe.
You know what's funny is I use my mixer like almost every day.
I don't know how. And I know you have too.
I store all my attachments in my bowl, which I think a lot of people do. But I'll just take them out and set them to the side. So I was just taking it out, setting it to the side, not looking at it and realizing that was what I did.
Literally grabbing it out of the bowl every time she used it, and just never realized she was grabbing the pedal. Andy, I saw you super check on there. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you.
Unboxing.
So yeah, I have my pedal. Thankfully, we used it the other day to try to make butter. That's not what we were looking for it for. I don't remember what that was, but yeah, where I said it was in the first place.
I did. I was searching every box, and I just kind of looked over and I said, "Is this it?" She said, "Yes."
Yeah, that's.
Where did you find it? I said, "It was in."
Like, wait, what?
I said it was in the bowl.
Oh, I am too young for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. We appreciate that.
But yeah, no, we have it. Yay.
My goodness.
It might have been cookies.
It might have been cookies. Was it that long ago?
Maybe it was.
My goodness.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Wow.
Time is going by quickly.
It is.
Way too quickly.
Who did we?
Never did find the Christmas ladder and Elf, Marla.
No,
so sad. I think it may have gotten left or lost or something. Oh, they want to know what's wrong with why is your hand blue?
Oh, it's actually I've almost got it down with my finger. It's still pretty bad. So you'll get we talk about it after we did it. So the disc budding, as fine as it is to just let it be. We was talking to the vet. We was like, we get some blue coat. Would that help, stop any leakage or bleeding that may come from it? And he noticed that would be perfectly fine to use. So we got the blue coat out to spray their wounds, and we had Lucy first. Lucy was down here on the porch, and I was like, well, before we go to the farm, we want to get Lucy. Right before, literally, and like I'm holding them, so she's doing the spray, and I'm just trying to hold their head still. This wasn't really on her. It's just funny how it worked out. I said, now listen, don't get that on me because it ain't never going to come off.
We tried to use it the other day on Daisy because she had a little spot on her foot.
Yeah.
Turned out it was nothing. I think it was not even blood from her foot, which is gross. But anyway, I did it like in front of our door because he picked her up where she was laying. And I sprayed it, and it shot all over everything.
Yeah, it wasn't like centered to where you wanted to go.
That was I didn't know it was actually going to come out blue. I've never used it before.
Yeah, but anyways, so I'm like, let's get Lucy. I said, but hey, listen, pay attention where you're spraying at. Like, try not to get my hands because it's gonna stain like real bad. And so I'm holding Lucy, and literally, y'all, the first spray, she goes to spray. Lucy does this, and it's just all over. It's my hand. It's just. Okay. And have y'all ever seen Vegas Vacation?
They're in the bathroom on the plane.
Yeah, they're trying to join the Mile High Club and being funny. They can't like move around, and she gets her foot stuck, and he's trying to get us down there, and they hit the flesh, and it's so orange blue. It's just hilarious. That's immediately what I thought about. But tell everybody what blue coat is, because a lot of people are like, what are you talking about?
He explained it as an antiseptic and basically a sealer. It's like a wound sealer.
I think
know what blue coat is.
I think of like liquid Band-Aid in a sense. It seals whatever's out there because it dries. That's the biggest thing for it.
Yeah, they actually I read that they banned it, I think, for use on like food animals. If you're eating the animals, you don't want to use blue coat on them. But it's fine for the babies. Obviously, we're not eating them, and it's not getting to the mom, so it's okay. But it really did help. It sealed them up well. So we wanted to do that first just to get that initial seal on it because it is kind of wet and nasty outside. And after that, we're going to be putting Calendula stuff on.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. We just got it at Tractor Supply. I don't even remember when we got it. Did we get it? Maybe we just got it because we were preparing for birth and just in case anything happened. I don't know.
Yeah,
or we just picked it up because we saw it and we were like, oh, you never know.
Well, and to be honest, blue coat is good to have around, especially for like chicken feet a lot. Like if they hurt something or cut something, it's good for that. But
the dogs, they're always getting into stuff. So yeah, it's just kind of cool to have on hand. And it worked really, really well. Yeah. I got pecked by a chicken today. A lot of people talking about chickens that are reminding me of it. Trying to get the eggs and she took a plug out of my hand. I was so mad at her.
We got a chicken picker.
She was trying to get
the eggs, yeah.
And then she got mad at me.
She might get pecked.
Yeah, thankfully it's wearing off though.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just basically where my fingernails are.
It was real bad this morning. I was like, oh no, that's gonna be.
I had to get on a video chat meeting later that afternoon. And I, as you all know, I talk with my hands like real bad. Like my hands, I'm like, I'll put that back down.
Awesome, Freeman. Thank you so much. The swab.
What's up, Hank?
I don't know what that is. Ours is just the spray. Hey, Hank.
Probably like a dip. You rub it on like the Q-tip, maybe.
Very cool. But yeah, they're all doing well. It was a funny morning. It does spray though. I mean, it goes crazy when you let it out.
Yeah.
It goes everywhere. And our kitchen's all white, and I was like, ah.
Yeah. It was perfect for the ghost because it's not like a small, like, I mean, it's, you can imagine it's a good circle. So it fit perfect for that.
Yeah.
But all of our white ghosts, they have a purple head now.
Hey, North Star. Hey, Bonnie Gans. Nice to see you again, too. A lot of people have asked about us going to HOA this year. And we kind of wrestled back and forth with it for a few weeks. We never could commit, just didn't feel like we should. And I think we've officially decided that we're not going to go to HOA.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So that will take us out a lot of seeing you all, but it's just not going to work out. But we are going to try to make it. I want to say we're going to try to make it because we don't really have anyone that can watch our animals, but we're going to try to make it to the Homesteaders picnic in Grand Rivers, Kentucky. I think it's September 18th. A lot of our
I know Bub's out here. I don't know if anybody else is kind of involved in that. Knows the exact date, but we're pretty sure it's September 18th. By the way, Bub is the president of the Blue Cup Club. But yeah, it's that's just really good friends out there. A lot of y'all probably haven't heard of the Homestead Picnic, so make sure to go check it out. Stringfield Ridge Farm is one of the main ones that are hosting it. Great friends of ours as well. We just love them all. They're awesome people. So if there is one that we're going to make or try to make, it's that one.
Yeah. Let's see.
September
11th. Okay,
September 11th. Okay. So it's a week off. Thank you, North Star. North Star Prep Center just sent the Facebook group. That's everything you need to know.
Earlier.
Oh, it is September 18th.
Oh, okay. 18th.
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 Oh, she said double check today. But just click that link.
Okay.
Click that link right there. That gets you the Heartland Homesteaders Picnic Facebook group. That's where you can get all the details. So if you want to come to Western Kentucky, because that's where that is, think about coming.
Yeah. Debbie, thank you for saying that. It is insane. The last year of our lives. It's crazy. Yeah, it's something we talk about all the time. Looking back and seeing just how much can change in a year.
It's wild.
It's nuts.
So you never just feel like it's another year. You never allow yourself to just let it be another year. Because so much changes. So much is going to happen. Such powerful things that can happen. You're going day to day, but then when you bulk up a month, you bulk up 6 months, and the next thing you know, it's a year. Like, wow, that was amazing. That was a good year.
Christmas fan Mama Forson, would your calendula salve help with eczeema? I have had a lot of people say that it is drastically, one of the two.
Or Jurassically.
Helps with their eczema.
My grandmother, on my dad's side, I think my mama and papa might be one of our top fans. No offense to anyone, but they love it. They basically call us after every video and talk about it. And they are, when my mom came down, we sent how many dozens of eggs?
9.5.
9.5 dozen eggs back up to Frankfurt for my mom's mom, my nanny, my mom, and my mama and papa, which is my dad's side. And then they were begging for more salve because my grandfather, he has had some surgeries. He's had some just arm stuff going on, and he's been loving putting it on there. And then my mama has some eczema and stuff, and she was like, y'all, this is the greatest stuff ever. She even said she had a crick neck, and she used the comfrey, and she said, you wouldn't even know I had it. It's great to hear that from everybody, and we appreciate it. So, yes, it does work really well.
Mariah said, can you buy kombucha? That is probably spelled wrong. So I can't sell you kombucha because I'm not sure how we would ship that, but I am growing my SCOBY hotel. I think I have a total of about 6 or 7 SCOBYs now, and I'm working really hard on getting a lot because I'm going to dehydrate them and then sell them in our shop so that people can be able to make their own kombucha and have a homemade SCOBY, homegrown SCOBY from us. So that's another thing that we've been working on. Just we haven't talked about, but it's been going on. And I'm really excited about that because I know it's easy to start your own SCOBY, but a lot of people like to get them dehydrated and then rehydrate them and do their own kombucha. So hopefully that can be a good thing for people.
Definitely give us time there because we're definitely going to dehydrate one, send it to probably Karen, and then just see if like the shipping works.
Right.
That whole thing works before we do
it.
It
works. People do it on Etsy all the time.
I know, but just doing the insane. But yeah, we'll definitely get there for sure.
Debbie, we do make our own butter. We love our goat milk butter.
No, it's fun. We haven't made butter in a while, and I remember it being one way. She remembered being another way. Guess who was wrong? And guess who's out of the butter?
Guess who's not going to get the other way again? I am sold out of salve, but there'll be more Friday. Let's see.
Oh, we got comfrey popping up everywhere in the greenhouse, so I'm feeling more and more positive that in about a month or so we'll have some comfrey salve going.
Yes. Very exciting for that. I know I miss having the comfrey stuff. Delane said, Jen, what kind of mixer do you have? Do you recommend it? I can't afford the KitchenAid. Yes, I have the Hamilton Beach, and it is half the price. Is it still? You looked?
I think so.
It's in our Amazon store, but it is much, much cheaper than the KitchenAid.
But it's super. It's heavy. It's sturdy.
I mean, Grammy Karen got it for me for Christmas.
Was it Christmas or our wedding?
No, it was Christmas. I think it was 5 years ago. It's awesome. I've had no issues with it. It is sturdy and it's great. Hey, In Town Limits.
Jason from Big Bear, I saw that you hopped on.
Hey, Big Bear.
I don't know if you was on before or not, but we did announce that we have decided not to go to HOA.
Yes.
Him and I had a conversation today on maybe rooming together if we were all going to go, but we are not going to make it. I
think we're still going to see them though. We're going to work that out.
We realized today that we're a lot closer to each other than we used to be. So that's exciting.
That's funny. Hank said me and Gina are Hamilton Beach. That's our maiden name.
Wow.
That's cool.
That is cool. Sponsorship right there, Hank.
Bye, Amber. Hope you have a good night. We are very excited for spring too. It's coming.
Yeah, we're getting close. All the chirpers here. All right, so yeah, that was at our old place. We had the pond in our backyard, and like they were so loud. I don't know if y'all remember that or not, but when we built that tree house, that was kind of like the spot to hang out, and you could almost not hang out up there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was so loud, and so like part of me had in the back of my mind, like I wonder if we're gonna hear them.
Yeah,
like we did. We do.
I'd already thought that we were gonna miss them.
Yeah, that creek though that runs right in the middle, they're loving it right there.
Awesome, Miss Stone Cabin. That's
awesome, Big Bear.
Yay, that's so good. There was something else I replied to. I don't remember what it was. I have a really hard time remembering.
It's moving quick. I mean,
do you grow onions? And if so, how do you start yours, by seeds or sets? We grow from seeds.
Mm-hmm.
We've had really good success with it. We start them in the big 162 cell seed tray. That is a mouthful.
It is. Yeah.
We start them in there and then we transplant them and they do really, really good.
Yeah.
We can never find onion sets, so we've never done onion sets. We do shallots from Haas Tools, but every year the dogs dig them up and do it again.
Speaking of Haas Tools, y'all, we just got word like literally right before we got on this live. Couple cool things coming from Haas. So one thing that I always wondered about Haas Never Sold was like heat mats and grow lights. But I like how their mindset is. You know, they sell a lot to big commercial farms, but now they're also thinking, you know, because of you all and because of YouTubers like us, kind of that smaller gardeners mindset. And so they have grow lights and heat mats and stuff. And so we got some of them coming. And then finally, because we're going to be doing so much in-ground gardening, getting a single wheel hoe. I can't wait to show you all these things. If you all haven't seen the single wheel hoe, it's amazing. It's like a weeder's best friend, like getting the weeds out and then also covering and doing your ditches. It's just an awesome tool to have. So be looking for that in probably the next couple weeks too.
Yeah, very exciting. I don't totally understand it, but we'll figure it out.
Well, like when you till your garden, the single wheel hoe can do multiple things. So think a tiller on like a smaller scale.
Gotcha.
So you've tilled it out and you want to put a line of plants in. You know how now like we would just dig holes. You can run that straight down your row, and there's your row opener. So you'll have that because you can just put one attachment. Then, like once you've planted and it's grown up, and say you have in between your beds and you want to weed, you just run it down, and that gets all the weeds out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds very cool.
It is, and it's got like different attachments. Yeah, Jason Conca has one. A lot of people have them. We just never had enough in-ground gardening to get one, and now we will.
Yeah,
so
we just had that very small plot.
Yeah, and so like because a lot of people, you know, like especially with us, we're trying to grow a lot of stuff in small places. So if you have a little hand tiller, like sometimes that's too much and really disturbs the roots if you try to go through your walk paths. So this cancel that.
Yay! Very exciting. Hey, Missy from Eastern Kentucky. I know it feels like the Sabs are always sold out. I hate it.
They don't last overnight.
We expanded so much to where we were able to like triple. They still sell out, but we're working on it. Yes, she is really under that blanket right there.
She's really loving life.
She's all cuddly and cozy.
So we do have to end a little bit earlier because we have to go back up and put all the babies in their own pen.
Welcome, Simply Sheila. Welcome
so why don't we do our little rapid fire of questions? We really enjoyed it. Sometimes we get lost talking and we miss a lot of questions. So now's the time where we keep our eyes and we answer quickly. Oh, we are going to be planting peppers, herbs, and probably tomatoes tomorrow and Wednesday.
Yes. I had calendula on my list, but I realized that we had already started some, which we'll probably do some more.
Is the trucks in the works? I'm interested in this future project. Not at the moment, but it will be hopefully next year sometime.
Yeah.
Can green stock be used indoors? It'd be rough because even if you had a south-facing window, you're going to have one side that's not, and it's going to stretch.
And it'll leak. So.
Yeah.
Are you going to try meat goats? No, never.
Who put your new site together? Kayla
Winter.
KaylaWinter.me is her website, and that's who did it. She's amazing.
Yeah.
Are tomatoes too early? Andy, kind of and kind of not.
Oh, that's another thing we didn't talk about.
Oh, we didn't talk about it, did we?
It is a little bit early for tomatoes for 6 weeks. Not too early.
We're in the 6 to 8 week frame right now.
But we also got accepted to the farmers market.
Yeah, we're working on that. Farmers market folks.
Finally got that done. So we're gonna start like all the things early so that we can be able to sell some sorts here.
Just ever said your confidence is through the roof these days, Jen. You're glowing.
Oh, thank you, Deborah.
I agree. It's been nice.
Thank you so much.
Let me go back up real quick. How's the plastic coating up on your greenhouse? Is it staying tight with the roofing nails you use? It is. It's doing very well.
And we have some serious wind here.
Yes, we do. Which farm?
Knox County Farmers Market.
Yep.
Dogs and
yeah. They're going to put themselves right back in the garage real fast. Will you be sharing your debt-free journey like some of the other channels have? So we have put ourselves massively in debt since we moved here.
So
yeah. So we kind of went the opposite for a lot of people. But we still that is our plan with mainly the YouTube income is to start moving ourselves to debt-free. Are y'all going to do a high tunnel? Yes, at some point we will be.
Yeah, we've been trying to get that in the works too, but that's really difficult. So
Rusty. Honestly, Rusty's not been the bad one. It's been Xena and Daisy around that time of the month.
Yeah, both of them at the same time. Yeah, very excited for the market. Hopefully it goes really well. Are you flooding from all the rain? Not us specifically, but the town, yes.
Bob, how many zinnias are you planting? More than any of us can count.
There's a lot of zinnias already planted.
Yeah.
The raised beds are doing great. They just need something in them.
Yeah, and I mean, we've got to finish it up. It's just been so muddy. I can't get the tractor out, and I want to destroy the yard.
Yeah. Nancy, what about the White House behind you? We're getting it. Yeah.
I had to work out a couple credit things, and like there's one for $33, y'all.
Yeah.
That the company's like out of business, and I'm trying to get it out of there.
Can't pay it.
You can't get a hold of nobody.
Yep. But yeah, we are in process of it, and it should be soon. So that's exciting. Hey, Lisa. Awesome, Nikki. That's exciting. Thank you, Francis.
Yeah, y'all have no idea the amount of pollinator flowers that we're gonna be popping up in here. Now that's like part of the purpose of this fencing that we're doing is because we wanted to use that big area over there for a lot of plots, a lot of things, but we don't want the dogs running through them. So it's going to be really great. And we're going to have so many sunflower beds, wildflowers, zinnias, Mexican sunflowers. It's going to be fantastic.
Thank you, Diane. That's really sweet.
Flowers are high dollar farmers. Yes. Cut flower market is huge right now. Hamiltonville Farm, Gina, Hank's better half, is doing really well. I know with having her cut flower garden. A lot of people are. It's a big thing to get into.
Matt and Sarah, I think we are going to plan for getting these.
Yeah. I think that's going to be a 2022 thing. So we'll get through this year, getting our garden set up, get through the winter because that's not the right time to get them. And then maybe spring of next year will be a good time.
We definitely will do a video of planting the onions from seed. Well, they're already planted from seed, but we'll do the transplanting.
Right.
Yeah. Good luck, Granny Karen, with keeping Tucker out of the bed. They love to dig Great Pyrenees. So when they see a garden bed, it's like heaven to them.
Veronica, Jen, have you started your tea garden stuff yet?
Some, not much. We do have some rosemary going, some cilantro going, and calendula. If I'm not banking on the rosemary working out just because I have a really hard time growing rosemary. But there's probably going to be some things that I buy this year just to go ahead and get them established. Unfortunately, it's kind of like, you feel behind because I left all my tea garden stuff there. So I don't know.
I see a lot of people asking, can you start calendula and herbs and stuff like that indoors? Yes. Yeah. 100%.
We have calendula going right
There's things we direct sow just because you can, but we have transplanted everything.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody tell you that you can't.
Yeah.
It's false.
Sorry. No, you finish what you're saying.
No, I was just going to say some things like the squash family stuff doesn't necessarily like the roots messed around too much. But those plants themselves are so resilient that, like, usually every time we transplant a zucchini plant, I mean, the daggone thing is dead.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, it comes back up. So don't stress out. If you want to get a head start on some of this stuff, start them indoors. Yeah. They will transplant fine. The biggest thing I would say is if you are nervous about the transplant, try to use a grow bag or something like that to where you don't even have to.
Or one of those cups, the little
pea pot things?
No, the ones that we do the loofahs in, the ones we start our loofahs in.
Yeah, like the cardboard,
Yeah.
the dissolvable cardboard,
Yeah.
whatever it is. So yeah, just start them in something like that, so you can just move them straight into the ground, but you get your head start.
Yeah. Calendula is very hardy, so yeah, go ahead and do it. Somebody asked, is rosemary hard to get to germinate? I think they said. I never have a problem with it germinating. I have a problem with it getting to where it can be okay, because it likes really, really well draining soil, and sometimes I am not the best at that. I'm not the best at things that need a lot of pampering.
Yeah.
I just don't have enough hands or enough of me for the things that need like extra attention and babying.
Yeah, and that's perfectly okay, because we do things on such a mass scale. Like
if I need to buy some rosemary,
right. If it can't handle just getting its fish on Sundays,
right,
and it's a weeding every once in a while, like
I don't want it.
Right. Miss Stone Cabin, a $10 super chat.
Thank you so much.
I asked Mr. Stone Cabin how much to send, and he said, "I love them. Send 10."
Awesome.
Well, thank you both.
Thank you. I hate that I am that way, but kind of the way I am.
And sometimes, hey,
I love my herbs, but some of them I just don't have the patience for. Some of them I will just buy.
Perfectly fine too. Go ahead and say.
No. I don't know. Excuse me.
Does calendula grow quick or slow? Pretty slow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's not over the top slow. I
Yeah.
didn't mean it that way. Think peppers.
And they sprout quick. Germination never takes long for us. They come up pretty quickly. Where'd you find calendula seeds? Anywhere, darling. Any
Haas has got a lot.
Haas has them. You can get calendula seeds anywhere. It's a pretty popular thing. Yes, Harper said same. I got too many kids and animals to be adding more dependency of.
No kidding.
No, I'm okay with animal dependence. I can do that.
But not too many.
No, not too many.
Patricia, welcome to the membership.
Yay.
Stop Trap. Thank you.
Awesome. You want to get the kids down?
Yeah, I was watching one. I saw Grandma Karen tell Rebecca to say it again, and I wasn't sure if it was something that we need to try to watch. There it is.
Where?
Rebecca, I see you. I usually do, but they are never answered. Shoot it at us. I'm watching for you. There's a lot of people on. Sometimes it's hard to.
Yeah.
I mean, we can.
Some people. It's hard.
We can look up for half a second, and it's a whole new set of names on the screen.
Yeah. Kiddos. Oh, there's.
Whoa! Right there.
She's right there. That was funny.
Oh.
Wyatt's coming.
But Wyatt failed it. Simon
Lordy day.
so I put water on it.
Oh, that sounds good. Sounds like something we need to check out. Cher gave me the date 11th for the pick, and she just had Teresa gave her the date, so it needs to be double checked. Okay. Yeah, we do need to double check that. We have ordered a lot of chickens. We hatch chickens. We have turkeys coming, and then we have meat birds and layers.
Judy, we do use grow bags. We like them. We have a handful of them, and that's usually what catches our like. We don't know what to do with you plant. You know what I mean? Like we have some leftover tomatoes that we just can't take it out. But yeah, we love using grow bags. There's nothing wrong with them at all.
And I want to see what his hair is because he never takes it off in videos.
That's not true. There it is.
They call him out.
Right? Lordy day.
Everybody's been asking how you're doing with chores in the morning, which I know how you're doing, but they want to know.
I'm doing good.
Good.
What do you like about it?
What do you like about doing chores?
Is that I can spend time with my family.
Oh, no. You know, tomorrow I'm going to be going with you because we got to milk.
How about me?
We'll see if you're awake.
Yeah.
You can wake me up.
You can wake me up, but you're cranky when you get woke up.
Donna said, will the kids have their own garden? That would be really cool. We need to work on that.
Yeah.
Have a little area for them to have. I think that'll be fun.
Ray got new glasses. What?
Yes. Yeah. Hers broke. They snapped over here.
Yeah.
So we had to get her warranty covered and get her some new ones.
Mama already knows that because she was there.
She wasn't here. Oh, yeah. She was here when they broke. No,
yeah.
We got the new
You
ones.
scared me when you did that.
All right. We love y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. And Thank you to all the super chats and the moderators and the new members. That's awesome. Be sure to check out our website and sign up for the email thing so that you can hear from us all the time.
All right, y'all. We love you.
Hit the
And
like button.
be looking for the video tomorrow. Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.